You're listening to the Quint's podcast.
In the early hours of 6 December came an unforeseen turn in the Hyderabad rape and murder case. All the four accused of raping and murdering a 26-year-old woman veterinarian in Hyderabad, and we'll call her Purnima in this podcast, were killed in an encounter with the Hyderabad police. Remember, it's barely been a week after the four were arrested by the police and kept in judicial custody and questioned. The police's version is that all the accused were taken to the site of the crime for reconstruction of the scene somewhere between 3 to 6 a.m. on Friday, when they tried to snatch the weapons from the police and fired at them in an attempt to escape. They apparently didn't stop firing, and that's when the police fired back in retaliation and shot dead all four. And this bit of news is drawing reactions from both ends of the spectrum. Many are celebrating it, while some others are questioning the loopholes in this encounter. How do we digest this news in a country that has a shockingly high rate of crime against women and also a bad reputation of extrajudicial killings? Do we view this encounter as justice or draw our attention to the questionable circumstances of the encounter? Let's try to make sense of this case with the help of lawyers and experts. You're listening to The Big Story, the podcast where we dissect the biggest story of the day for you, and I'm Shorbari. The details of the Hyderabad rape and murder story is out there for everyone to see. We at the Quint have covered it extensively. We've also done an episode on it on The Big Story previously. You can check it out in our show notes. It is gruesome and cruel, there's no doubt about that. And what is concerning is not only how often a rape or any type of assault against women happen in India, but also how slow the due process of justice is. There were at least 3 other cases of rape from different parts of the country where the victim was set on fire after the Hyderabad incident got reported. And at the time of recording this podcast, we also got another chilling piece of news about a woman dancer being shot at on her face at a wedding for not dancing enough. And we also know this from an ADR report, that's Association for Democratic Reforms, and it's a report from 2016 that says that only 1 out of 4 women get justice in all the cases of violence against women that get reported. So, given these circumstances, when the accused, who are all aged between 20 to 25, Muhammad Arif, Jolu Shiva, Jolu Naveen and Chintakunta Chenna Keshavalu, were arrested on 29 December, a day after the complaint on the Hyderabad rape and murder case was lodged, there was certainly a sense of relief that at least the investigation had begun. But let me also tell you this, that the trial hasn't even begun yet. Sure, we all hope that the police had found the right culprits, but no court had actually even convicted them yet. And then when the news of the encounter got out on 6 December, a lot of people felt that justice was served.
Want to hear the rest of this podcast? Check out the link to the full episode in the description below and follow The Quint on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, JioSaavn and all other platforms we are on.